Money, baby.
What's up? What up? What up? What up, man? Wake
Money,
your punk
baby.
ass up. Wake your punk ass up. Good Saturday morning. It's cold outside. I'm sitting there looking at the snowflakes, man. It's early. A lot of you people are still in the bed. Some people gotta get up and go Christmas shopping. Hit that back one time for me, DJ Ice. Hit that shit, that back.
Money, baby.
Shout out to my little brother Wambo going Rambo, man. Check him out. Hey, it's my little brother. He just hit that. Man, him, my brother, my daddy, my sister Rika, they can all sing. I didn't get that, dog. Check out. Okay, Wimbo. Right here in Louisville, man. He's part of the 502 come up, man. I got way more information.
I don't need no assistance. Slapping myself,
Hey,
you know I'm gonna hit him.
that's what I'm talking about, man. Once again, man. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, Trey? Good morning, man. It's cold outside. This is December weather, though. We can't complain. This is December weather. Hold on, let me get this mic together. Hold on. Yeah, swap it out. This is too heavy for me. Keep falling in my face. What's up, Derek? Much better. Much better. What's up, D Rich? Good morning, bruh. It's early morning. Hey, got a big game today. Louisville fans, good morning. We have a big game today against Indiana. We should play Indiana more regularly, don't you think? Bloomington is just an hour and a half away. We should play them guys more regularly. We have those guys today. Now, we talked a lot about Quentin Snyder last week. We talked about a lot about U of L last week. And I watched the game the other day against Siena, in which we struggled in the first half. And as I was on my Facebook feed and social media, we was getting ripped, and rightfully so. Hey, what's up, twin? Monique, good morning. So we talked a lot about Louisville last week, and we talked about how they can improve, how we can improve as a team. And if you really watched, did you see the difference at the half? At halftime, what's up, Cuz? What's up, Sharina? Did you see the difference at halftime when Paget came out and the tie was off? He must have said he obviously something changed from the first few games in that halftime because we came out and we looked totally different. That's a team that I was looking forward to. The karaoke queen. Yes, you sure are. You sure are. What's up, B Nicole? That's the team that I was looking for in the second half versus Siena. We came out and laid the smackdown on those people, and that's how we look. But will we come out and play that way again today? I think today, a nationally televised game, 2 o'clock, and if you didn't know, for the last 11 years, Louisville has been the number one market when it comes to watching college basketball. Nobody in the United States of America watches basketball more than we do right here in this market. And today, that game is going to be huge. A lot of people are going to be checking that game out and seeing what we can do. Both teams have a new coach. I can't name one single player for the first time in my life. Hold on, let me think. I'm using my 5 head right here. It's more than a 4 head. This is a 5. That's why I can remember so much stuff because this is 5 and not 4 head. For the first time in my life, I can't name a single player for Indiana University. Somebody let me know. Somebody who plays. What's up, Jimmy Jam? Two shoes. What up? See you tonight, bruh. If anybody knows anybody who can, this Google. What's up, Twan James? I know Twan's a big time fan. Now Twan, he's one of those fans. Every single play, when the game is on, he has his hands and his. I'm talking about his thumbs have to be the strongest muscles on his body, because every single game. Cowboy, what up, Doe? What up, Cowboy? You know what I'm talking about? But Twan James, though, the man is on Facebook, and every single play, he's commenting. He's such a fan that he gets on my damn nerves because he's too critical sometimes. You got to have the strongest thumbs in the United States of America, Twan James. Every single play, I'm talking about criticizing us. But that's just because I respect that, because I know he's just a huge fan. But I'm not that kind of fan because, hey, Miss Lillian, I'm not that kind of fan because I know how it is every single year of my life in November and December. We kind of suck. We play below expectations, and people get all riled up. They get their panties in a bunch, and they can't even go throughout their day because the day is ruined because we stink in November and December. But we've done that for a long, long time. What's new? Why are you surprised? But I did see some things the other day. Hope, hold on. I'm glad you tuned in, Creasha. You just made me think about something. Last week, Creasha, um, that's funny. My mom is texting me right now. Like, what time will you do the show? What's up, Stephanie? My mom was like, what time are you gonna be doing the show? And I'm on right now. She has no idea about technology. So anyway, before we even go on, there is an event tomorrow that I want all the single people in Louisville to know about. It's called Singles in the City. My homegirl Chelsea Ellis. Chelsea is, man, Chelsea's tough with it. I'm talking about she's banging it out. She's everywhere. She's actually gonna be on the Steve Harvey show this Tuesday, I think. I got you. That's funny. Wham didn't even get to hear his song. We're gonna have to hit you back, Wham. I got you. So Singles in the City tomorrow at Virtue, and I have tickets. I have tickets. If you're single, you're watching the show, and you want something to do tomorrow, people in Louisville, I will. I tell my mama you said, what up? Wambo, I see you just turned in. Dude, I just hit you. DJ Ice, can we hit him back one more time? Hit him back one more time. If you just not tuning in, my bad. This is going to be my introduction for the next few weeks. This is my brother, man. Wambo. I didn't get this singing ability. My daddy, my Uncle Bush, may rest in peace. My brother, my sister Rika. I didn't get this. Check it out, Wambo. Listen. Everybody listen to my little brother. I had no idea he could do this the other day. Check it out.
Fuck a shooter, I don't need
Yeah,
no
Wambo.
assist.
Hey, that's gonna be coming soon. That's gonna be coming soon, man. So proud of my brother Wambo, man. Family entertainers. As I mentioned, my Uncle Butch, I was a little dude. And my Uncle Butch and my cousin Doug, they used to sing. They were in singing groups. You remember back in the 70s and early 80s, there was no rappers. Everybody was in the singing group. What up, DA? Everybody was in the singing group. So my Uncle Butch, my cousin Keisha and Creisha and Butch's daddy, may he rest in peace. They used to take me to their rehearsals. And I'm telling you, they was like the Four Tops of Temptations. Some of they was getting it in. And I got to learn and listen to melody and harmony. I can't sing, but I appreciate it. You know what I'm talking about? And my brother Wambo, he sent me that. She said, bro, you got to listen to this. And my sisters have been telling me that he could sing, but he was always so shy. I never wanted to sing in front of me. But when he sent that to me, I'm talking about, I was so proud and so happy for my brother that he could do that. And DJ Ash is like, man, I like that. And I like it too. I don't know if it's just because it's my brother, but I really, really like that. And then if you know my other brother P Funk, you got to really know him. Well, P Funk blows too. You know what I'm saying? So I might have to get my brothers to come in here and just sing for us one time. See if they can get some ladies to be like, ah man, that sounds nice. And my daddy can sing too. I didn't get that. I'm mad about that. But I did get a couple things. I can entertain too, just a little bit. Just not like them. So don't forget, if you are single, Creisha, we talked about this last week. We talked about this last week. Creisha and I, it's my cousin Creisha, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately to some people, we are single. So Creisha and I are going, not as a date, we're going together, or maybe we're going together. But I'm going to the Singles in the City event at Virtue tomorrow. I'm going to go and support my homegirl Chelsea Ellis. Bella Ray is going to be hosting it. It's from 6 to 10 at Club Virtue. Sasha Renee, Chanel, Tez from Too Deep. They're going to be performing. If you are single and you want free tickets to this show, I got you. But I need you to call in, though. I'm the player, though, bro. Nah, 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 nah. I'm not the player, Wimbo. No. No. Funk gets the title of the player in the family. I mean, I'm close. Well, I was. But then we get it from my daddy, though. I mean, look at us all. We'll talk about my family tree a little bit later. My family tree and the way that we produce, the way that we reproduce. I'm talking about, they said reproduce. I'm talking about we reproduce with the best of them. With the best of them. So, look, if you're single, I need you to call in real quick. 502 384 6483. I have 2 tickets for you for the Singles in the City event tomorrow at Club Virtue. My homegirl Chelsea Ellis. When we get off of here, you can check her page out, Chelsea Ellis. Bella Ray. Everybody knows who Bella Ray is. She's going to be the host. And like I said, Sasha Renee, Chanel, Tez of Too Deep, they're going to be performing. If you need to call in, I got 2 tickets for you. Creisha, I got you. Was that funny, Dana? Yeah. All right, so let me tell you. Let me tell you about how my family, my daddy and his family tree, how we reproduce at a world record pace. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? I say you understand what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so my pa, his name is Perry Mitchell. Grew up in Carter Homes, Southwick. He was a legendary Little League player. I'm talking about, what's the number? Once again, the number is 502 384 6483. 502 384 6483. So if you just now tuning in, we was talking about I just played my little brother's song. Not to say my little brother, he's a grown man. Played my brother Wambo's song, and I really, really like it. And we were talking about how many brothers and sisters and nieces and nephews that. Oh wow! Hold on. What up, though?
I'm trying to get them tickets.
You trying to get them tickets? Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
who am I speaking with?
You speaking to Stephanie Sykes?
Hello, it's my homegirl. I've been knowing Stephanie for 30,
Plus years.
30, about 30. Okay, 30 plus. We'll say with 30 plus. Stephanie, you need tickets to the singles event? Wow, I'm sure you got. I'm sure your DMs cracking like nightly. You can't get nobody. I mean, why do you need singles tickets, Stephanie?
Because I'm single.
Because you're single. I mean, that's a great answer.
I'm
Okay,
really like trying to like settle down.
you try to settle down.
Yeah, do a little something different.
Do a little something different. What makes you a good candidate for somebody to settle down? Because we're gonna have a lot of men at this event tomorrow. Stephanie, why are you a good woman to settle down with? Tell us.
Tell y'all why I'm a good woman to settle down with.
Yep.
For one, I'm a one-woman man.
Okay.
I believe we can build together as one.
Okay. That's two.
As long as you have my back, I got yours. I'll never let you down.
That's three. Matter of fact, we don't even need any more. We don't. We don't need any more.
Faith is a family woman who loves a family man, so you got to be family oriented.
Oh my gosh. I'm talking about Stephanie. I'm talking about you are a prime candidate. So I mean, that's a great answer. And I'm a inbox you, and I'm gonna get you them. I'm gonna get you tickets for tomorrow. So make sure you are there tomorrow. It's at Virtue from 6 to 10. Do you know where Virtue is?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, well we'll see. Like I said, I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna make sure you get them tickets. Hey man, that's my homegirl. Thank you for supporting my show, Stephanie.
No,
Creisha,
I will be supporting you.
thank you. Creisha just tried to be funny. She gonna chime in and say, "Y'all been knowing each other for 40 years." I mean, come
Yeah,
on,
Creisha,
Creisha.
don't tell our secret.
Don't die. Come on. Village West Phase 3 in the building. Hey, Stephanie, I'm gonna get at you after the show, okay?
Okay.
All right, babe. Thank you.
Mhm.
So once again, man, Stephanie is my homegirl. Creisha said 40 years. That's messed up. So Stephanie, she's going to the Singles in the City event tomorrow at Virtue from 6 to 10, hosted by Bella Ray. What's up, Brad? Are you down the hall? What's up? That's my homeboy, man, Brad Harrison. He's a freelance photographer and editor and writer. He does a lot of good things. But if you don't know who Brad is, check out Brad. So get back to it, man. So my daddy had 7 kids. Those 7 kids, we all reproduced, except for Wham. Wambo is, I don't know what happened to him, but my father has 27 grandkids and 9 great grandkids, and he's not even 60. Let me repeat that. 27. No. I think it's 29 grandkids. 29, 7 kids, 29 grandkids, 9 great grandkids. And he's not even 60. We produced at a world record rate. And the apple didn't fall too far from the tree, because out of those 9 great grandkids, guess who has 7 of those? Me. A lot of y'all was like, what? Look, Eric is like, you guys, no, he's like, what? You guys, breaking news. Breaking news. I mean, some people say I don't look like it. Eric is looking shocked right now. I have 7 grandkids. King, Malaysia, Channing, Charlie, Chino, Levi. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole bunch of grandkids, man. Zendaya. I'm going to get Zendaya later on today. Me and Zen, we hanging out today. Oh, don't forget, too, next Friday, Cocktails and Couture. I got tickets for that, too. Cocktails and Couture at Copper and Kings next week. I'm hosting that. It's a really, really cool event. Mix and mingle, live entertainment. There's a fashion show. If you are interested in being a bartender, we can get you signed up to the bartending school. It's going to be free. Comedy show, Jason English, Tyra Crush. They're going to be there. Jazz just said Jason English. Junior J is performing. I'm talking about it's going to be real, real cool. AFM Threads. If you saw my picture the other day, thank you for the support on that picture. Man, it made me feel pretty good. Man, it made me feel good. I was clean. I thank you for the support on that. But the lady who provided that, her name is Tawana Bain. What's up, Tawana? I hope you watching. AFM Threads, All for Men Threads. Go in and check it out. What's up, Dwight? Yeah, I'm on the air, man. That's what's up. A lot of people been saying, Ravon, what you been waiting on? Why does it taking you so long? Why have you not done this? Why have you not done that? And it's because I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Hey, Tanisha. Niece, did you miss your brother? Oh, we gotta hit it back one time. Whoa, we gotta hit it back. Shit, my other sister just chimed in. I don't think she heard it. Tasha, I don't think you heard it. Check it out. Check this out, Nisha. This is gonna be my opening theme song for the next few weeks. Rambo, going Rambo. Hey. Rambo, can you come in here and sing that live down? What's up, Ravon? What's up? Rambo. Hey.
Fuck a shoes, I don't need no assistance. Slapping myself,
Niece.
you know I'm gonna hit.
Niece, that was your brother, man. I'm talking about. I'm gonna pump dude to the gills. Now, don't be having a whole bunch of musicians coming me giving me their music. I mean, Wimbo, that's my brother, so I'm gonna play him. That's the truth, though, ain't it, Niece? What's up, Ravon? Teeny Churchill, she tuned in. I don't know if she's ever. I think it's she said stop. My baby told me to stop. Hey, I'll be here to get Zen at about like 1:30. Make sure I have my baby. Make sure you have my baby ready. Don Bill, what up? So, like I said, we talked about my family tree. We reproduce at world record rate. The Bible said, "Be fruitful and multiply," and that's what we have done. My nieces and nephews. So, look, let's get back to U of L. Who you got today? Who you got? You got us. We got them boys in red from up the road, up in Bloomington. Nobody. What's up, Alicia? Love. Hello. Somebody get me somebody's name, please. On this, anybody's name on the roster for Indiana. I don't know anybody on the roster. Lefty, U of L by 2. Rob Cobb from down in Georgia. U of L. I don't even really know a lot about Indiana this year. Like I said, I'm normally pretty good with it, but they're just so under the radar now. And I hope that we don't get to that point as a program to where we're under the radar, to where people in Bloomington are like, name me one person that's on Louisville's roster. And we could be getting to that point because of everything that's going on, all the uncertainty amongst the program, the recruits or lack thereof that we're going to get. As a matter of fact, Archie Miller, he's the coach for Indiana, teams in town. He went across the bridge and went to Romeo Langford's game yesterday, and we don't have a shot. So Romeo Langford might be in the building today looking at his future program, and it's not going to be us because of the goofy shit that we've been doing. Now, Rick Pitino, he's been in the news the last couple of days. He sued the university. Then he came out and said his feelings was hurt, and that he knew a few months before the sanctions came out. Go ahead on, Tim. It had to be a Duke fan. Nah, but Tim, do you really think that though? I mean, like I respect your argument when it comes to basketball. Now, I know that you absolutely despise my University of Louisville Cardinals, and I know this, and I know you're a hater, because every time we do something that you don't like, you make a comment of it. But I mean, when Duke stinks up the joint, I don't hit you and Griff and Jamie and be like, y'all stink. When UK loses, I don't go on and post a whole bunch of stuff about y'all. But every single day, or every other day, or at least twice a week, Tim, you make a bogus post about my beloved University of Louisville Cardinals. But I respect that. But do you really think, come on, Giles? I mean, like, so Giles is a UK fan. Tim Dog is a Duke fan. The only thing they have one thing in common. They from up east. Why do people from east not like Louisville? Is it an up east thing? Yeah, Rick had to go. I was sick of Rick. I had Rick Pitino fatigue. I was done with Rick. So then, like I said, I read an article last night. He said that a few months before these latest sanctions came out, he went to a meeting and he was told that Papa John Schneider and a few other people on the board were pretty much ready for him to go. I was tired of Rick Pitino. I had been saying that for years. Think he had done a lot of good things for the program, but he left it in worse shape than where he got it. And that's the part that I don't like. Did we stink when he got here? Yeah, we stunk up the joint. Remember when we went 10-20? Marcus Maben, very popular radio show. He was on the team that went 10-20. The worst team in my life. I think it was 2000, 99, 2000, somewhere around in there. We went 10 and 20. So we had to make some changes, but we weren't under this dark cloud that we are under now. And that's the thing that I don't like about the dark cloud. Like the way that it looks outside today, that's courtesy of Rick Pitino and the dark cloud that he left over the city. All right, we got any water in here? Nope. It's courtesy of Rick Pitino and the dark cloud that he left over the city today. So he just doesn't. He don't like our coach. You don't like our coach, Tim. Then you gotta think. This is a guy who hasn't even. What are you doing to our 7th game today? 8th game today. So he's still learning about what it takes to be a head coach. And as I said at the beginning of the show, when he went into halftime and came out without the tie, and he got the barking in people's face, what I haven't seen him done. I hadn't seen him do that a lot this year. He came in, he was barking at people, and people responded. So maybe he was trying to be too nice the first few games. Maybe he was trying to be too cool. He was the player's coach. But he's like, hold up. That second half against Siena. Now, it was Siena. But it was a close game in the first half. We ended up beating them by, 26? If they don't start hustling and rebounding, you're right. You're right. If they don't start hustling and rebounding. That was the first half of the Siena game, Don Diego. That was the first half of the Siena game, Don Diego. Now, if you look at the difference in the second half and the first half, it was like 2 totally different games. That's what I'm looking forward to seeing today on national television against a team that should be a rivalry. They should be a rival because they're close. I hope that the place is packed. It's cold. There's nothing else to do today. You need to either go on Christmas shopping or you're going to go to or watch the Louisville game. But I expect us to come out today. And I expect us to hit on all cylinders today. We haven't done that yet this year. Honest played extremely well the other day. In the second half, he was an animal. Finished with 17 and 13. Couple of big blocks in the second half in particular. But he hasn't played well in the same game that Ray has played well. Those who haven't played well in the same game that DA has played well. DA hasn't played well in the same game that Q has played well. Now, Wembo just said we need to bench Q. You really want that? So you mean to tell me, and we had this discussion last week and 2 weeks ago. Yeah, Louisville is number one shot blocking team in the ACC. I think 4th in the country. So we had this discussion about a couple of weeks ago. So Wembo, you mean to tell me you want Perry as our starting point guard? Did you see how he played against Siena in the first half? Didn't play very well. And that's indicative of what a freshman does. They're up and down. So I don't think we really want Darius Perry starting when we get into ACC play. And if Q hits that shot against Seton Hall, we win that game, and then we're riding his jock this week because he hit the game-winning shot. And he's played well the last 2 games. Didn't play well against Purdue. Played well against Seton Hall. Played well against Siena. I expect to see him continue to trend upward. I expect to see him trend upward. Chin One. What up? I talked to Chin One, man. Gonna get Chin One in the building. We're ready for the follow-up to Oh No. Everybody's ready for the follow-up to Oh No, Chin One. There, you can't say that Darius Perry has better D with this small sample size. I don't think you can say that, especially not against top-tier talent. I don't think you can say that. So somebody said you can't knock Q. He just needs to make senior plays. As I said, he had a few bad games. It's a long season. Haven't even gotten the Christmas yet. The Christmas tournaments haven't even started yet. We haven't even gotten in the ACC play yet. We haven't even gotten to that UK game yet. Where last year, as I remind you, over in what's up, Tasha? What up, Tab? It's my homegirls right there. We talked about this over and over and over. It's a long season. You can't knock a man for what he does in the first few games of the season. Let's get at least to mid-January to say if he's a bum or not. I'm not ready to call Quentin Snyder a bum, and neither should you, because without Quentin Snyder, we really have no chance. But I think with a confident Quentin Snyder, we have a chance to be pretty good. Jermaine Champion. People swore dude was my brother. I think I was a junior and he was a freshman. And people was like, man, your brother go here? What's up, G? I love you too. I said, nah, my brother doesn't go here. My brother goes PIP. Man, you got a dude look just like you going around school. And it was Jermaine. What up, Jermaine? Doing very well too, man. Proud of you, man. Checking you out. Shout out to my homeboy Jermaine. He's doing very well, man. That's what's up. So let's give Quentin a little bit of chance. I do like Jordan Nwora. I do like Darius Perry coming off the bench. I do like what they give us off the bench. I'm not really impressed with Malik Williams just yet. He was the most highly rated recruit that we had coming in. They talked about he may push Ray and Honest for playing time. I haven't seen anything. He's a freshman, though. Hasn't even got to Christmas. Got to give him time. I do like Dwayne Sutton. There's something about a dude from Louisville that is able to get an opportunity to wear Louisville across his chest. Let's talk about some men from Louisville that have been able to get that chance. You talk about Wes Unseld and Daryl Griffith and Jerry Eves and Tony Branch, and you talk about Kimbrough, talk about DeJuan Wheat. Those guys, you expect those guys. But let's talk about guys like Charlie Taylor. A guy like Charlie Taylor that was able to wear the Louisville across his chest. Y'all remember that game when Charlie, what up, Charlie? We was at Freedom Hall. And he had played so well the game before that people came out and they was hollering, Charlie, Charlie. Man, it sent chills down my spine because that was my dude. Smallest guy ever to get a scholarship from Denny Crum. What about Quentin Bailey? A guy from Louisville that got to wear that across his chest. What about Kevin Smiley? A guy that got to wear that across his chest. What about Brandon Bender? A guy that got to wear that across his chest. And Dwayne Sutton is the latest guy that gets to wear that Louisville across his chest and represent his family and loved ones and friends and people that went to Manual with him. And I hope that he does well. I really do hope that Wayne Sutton does well. He gives us something. 6'5", 6'6". He can defend, plays hard. I like what Wayne Sutton gives us. I look for it to be a close game. And I look for Louisville to, I'm not just being a homer in this, but I haven't seen Indiana play. So I'm going to have to go with the hometown boys. I'm going to go Louisville by 5. And I think this game propels us on to getting back in the top 25, to having more practices in December, getting more continuity amongst each other in practice, getting used to each other in practice, Quentin getting more used to his role as being a leader in practice. I look forward to that. Shout out to my homeboy Damon Mass, man. Grind Gear, Grind City. He furnished this. Grind Gear and Grind City. My homeboy Damon Mass, the camouflage hoodie. Need this camouflage today, man. It's cold outside. I don't like this kind of weather, man. I don't like it. Do you like this cold weather? Or do you rather be sunny and warm? Some people are like, shit, I'm in the house right now kicking it. Laid up, Somebody earlier said somebody I don't even know who it was. They talking about it was cooking breakfast. It's breakfast time. He played the five in high school. Who Wayne Sutton did? Wayne Sutton played the five at Manual. It's pretty good. Maybe it must be why he was first team all state. A lot of people don't know he did his freshman year went to UNC Wilmington or Asheville. It was either UNC Wilmington or UNC Asheville. He averaged like 18, 19 points a game and was first team all conference. And he was like, you know what? I'm better than you bums. I'm going to the town. I'm gonna play at home. He wanted to play for Rick Pitino. Didn't work out too good, but he's still in the rotation. Shout out to Wayne Sutton and his family. Moving on. Tonight, the 2017 Heisman Trophy winner will be announced. Lamar Jackson is a finalist. He's not expected to win. Baker Mayfield is expected to win by a landslide. I agree. I think Baker Mayfield should win the Heisman this year. But I don't think he's better than Lamar Jackson. I don't think he's better than Lamar Jackson. Then I was looking this morning and last night. Mel Kiper, Todd McShay, neither one of those guys who are supposed to be experts. They've been doing this for years, what they do for a living. They study tape, they study film. They supposedly know what they're talking about. Neither one of these guys have Lamar Jackson in their top 5 quarterbacks. Should he come back? Should Lamar Jackson come back? If you're not one of the top 5 quarterbacks that is going to be taken off the board and you still have eligibility, should you come back? What up, Regina? Should Lamar come back? They're talking about him not even playing in the ball game. He said that's ridiculous. He said I'm playing in the ball game, and he should, but he still can come back for another season. I'm not being selfish because I like watching him play for Louisville, and I love that he wears a Louisville uniform, and he, as far as our football team and football players, he has taken us to a level that we didn't get a chance to see. Mike Bush, I do think that he would have gotten a chance to have a really, really big senior year had he not had the injury against Kentucky. Teddy Bridgewater didn't get the push that Lamar has gotten. But Lamar, I think, deserves a statue right out in front of Papa John's Cardinal Stadium. I don't think you should even be able to wear number 8 again if you play offense ever again after the man leaves. He's been that monumental and that good for the University of Louisville football program. He's made us relevant when we had always been on the fringe of relevancy. Okay, so Brother Lamar says he thinks he should too. Hold on, you think he should go or you think he should stay, Lamar? But Lamar Jackson is easily one of the top guys to ever wear a University of Louisville uniform, whether it's football, basketball. Angel McCoughtry is right up there in men and women's basketball. But Lamar deserves a statue, and maybe that's why I want him to stay one more year. And then, like I said, if you're not going to be a 4th or 5th round pick and nothing is guaranteed in the NFL, and people are saying maybe you should come back just to get a little bit more seasoning. He's improved each and every year. So they talk about his pocket presence or lack thereof. So if he comes back another year, Bobby Petrino has proven that he can groom quarterbacks. That's what he's done throughout the course of his career. What up, Des? He should come back. He should come back. Okay. I agree. He can come back. He can put on a little bit more weight. He's not going to get any taller, but he can put on a little bit more weight. And if he gets used to, that much more seasoning, because if he goes to the NFL this year, he may never get that full-time spot again. However, if he comes back, there's no guarantee, but he's possibly 13 games. You have a regular season and a bowl game, 13 more games to play and learn the nuances of being a quarterback. Why not? But I also understand the temptation of that money and the carrot that's dangling in front of his face. Money, 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 come get me, 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 come get me. And it has to be a hard decision for him and his family. But if, barring injury, that same amount of money or more will be available to him next year too. So I think he should come back. What up, Blow? Blow, I looked at your post and I said I'm going to talk about that on Saturday Morning Live because I think people have a huge opinion on this one way or the other. I am a huge LeBron James fan. Huge LeBron James fan. And my buddy Blow, a.k.a. Papa, a.k.a. Andre Wilbanks, made a post, and he talked about the comparison between LeBron, Mike, and Kobe. Now, if you talk about championships and championships only, okay, he's not there. But I will argue this about those championships. LeBron has 3 championships. Kobe has 3 championships. LeBron was the key guy. All 3 championships. Kobe wasn't the key guy for 3 of those championships. Remember, he was not second fiddle, but he was a second option to Shaquille when I'm a Laker fan. When we had a 3-peat, 2000, 2001, 2002. Shaquille won Finals MVP all 3 of those years. Kobe only has 1 league MVP, period. He led the league in scoring, I think, 1 time. Great credentials. 5-time champion. He was on the All-NBA team numerous times. And I'm a Laker fan, but I think he is a clear and distant third in this comparison. His heart, his drive, and his willingness to take that final shot is what you're probably thinking right now. Yeah, but in the last 2 minutes, so the final shot. So, Blow put this stat up. In such shots, in all 3 of their careers, Mike, LeBron, Kobe, it's LeBron who has the highest field goal percentage in those game-winning shots. He has a higher field goal percentage than Michael Jordan. He hit more threes than Kobe. He can defend more people than both of those guys. But you're saying right now, for those people who are the LeBron haters, and it's crazy how polarizing he is. You're totally on one side or you're totally on the other when it comes to LeBron. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, he doesn't want to take the big shot. But he does make the big play. Now, in a lot of those instances, if the guy that he passes the ball to knocks down the shot, that's more game winners that he makes the right play. Me too, though. I do say, LeBron, you're supposed to take it to the cup and drop him off, and that's a dunk, and you're supposed to have that. I agree. But the man makes phenomenal plays for the first 46 minutes. Now, this is real talk. Even with Michael Jordan, the only thing to me that he was better than, this is a big thing, only thing to me that he was better than is scoring. But every other facet of the game, LeBron is equal to or greater than Michael Jordan. And the fact that he's gone to 7 straight finals, nobody's ever done that. 7 straight finals, and then right now today, he's top 3 in the NBA in scoring and assists. Right now today, in his 15th year. And when you look at Cleveland's roster, in that 13-game winning streak, they played without Derrick Rose, Iman Shumpert, Isaiah Thomas, Tristan Thompson. They played without all 4 of those guys. All 4 of those guys can be in the rotation at some point throughout the year. In the playoffs, if you know playoff basketball, pro basketball, the rotations shrink a little bit. But those are 4 guys that didn't even play because of injury last night. They didn't even play last night because of injury. So when you add those guys into the mix, and I like the way D Wade is playing, I like the way D Wade has taken on his role. I like the way that he has done that. If you're not going to be a first rounder, come back. John Pitt said he's ready. I don't know. What's up, Tish? Shout out to Miss Sutton. How cool is it that Tish graduated from PRP and soon is going to retire as a teacher from PRP? Real cool. Shout out to Tisha Sutton. Shout out to the rest of my K-State University fan. Eric's like, yeah, that's cool. That's what's up. That's what's up. So Tish graduated in the greatest high school class in Jefferson County history. The class of 92 is the most accomplished class. I'm going to repeat. DJ Ice just laughed at me. The class of 1992 is the most accomplished class in the history of Jefferson County. I'm going to shout out a couple of names in just a second. I think it's a joke. Derek Anderson, NBA. Dwayne Wade, NBA. Leland Taylor, NFL. Now, name me another. That's just the first 3. Name me another class that had 3 guys play in those top 2 leagues. I'm waiting. 1, 2, 3. Crickets. Because you can't name another class that produced a DeJuan Wade, a Derek Anderson, and a Leland Taylor. And I'm not even talking about the great Static Major. May he rest in peace. NOWs. Medusa at Wagner. Now, if you had a debate about the first 3 names, Static Major just took it over the top. Come on. And then you had Tish. She graduated from PIP and went back to teach at the school. I mean, come on now. Class of 1992. No, it's not 93. It's not even close. Who said that? It's not even close. It's not even close. Derek, DeJuan, and then Carlos Turner. The East End always talks about how good they are in basketball. And when I was coming up, most of the people from the East End went to Atherton. Atherton's best team ever, you guessed it, 1992. Best team ever from Atherton. To Good Night, the great J.J. Waters, McQuell Coleman, my homeboy Tim Barnett, probably the most underrated, unheralded athlete in my time. Speaking of Tim Barnett, a lot of people don't know that he, at one point, I don't know if he still does. I think it was the kid from Western who broke his record. But at one point, Tim Barnett was Jefferson County's league leader in interceptions in the season. A lot of people don't know Tim was very, very good in football. At Wagner, NOWs. I got to keep scrolling up. For some reason, it ain't scrolling up. Tawana, where are your peoples? '93. It's not even close, blow. So the great class of '93. Shout out to my homegirl Tish. She got me all off track. Talking about LeBron. LeBron has had, I said this, you can ask my brother Perry Mitchell if he's watching. P. Funk Mitchell, Longworth legend. Shout out to West Market, Longworth, the whole Mitchell family, Brandon LaRue, Bubby LaRue, everybody from Longworth, what up, though? I told the man in 2008. She said they're there. Are they downstairs? Can you go get them for me, Eric? I told my brother in 2008 that LeBron James was the best player on the planet. And how many players have had a 10-year run that they can say they were the best player on the planet? Now, does he have some deficiencies when it comes to what we perceive as heart? And then it's like, man, if I was LeBron, if I was 6'8", 200, whatever pounds, I would be doing this, I'd be doing that. I'd always be taking him to the rack. I'd drop him off, this, and the other. But yet and still, you still tune in. And you polarize one way or the other. That's just because of his greatness. Me personally, I don't put him over Mike Jordan. No, I don't. However, I do think that he is better than Kobe. And I'm a Laker fan. Hello. I have company. I have company. They came in and they smell so good. Just the aroma. I can already smell it. We have this event that's coming up this week. Well, I'm going to put this. I know it's backwards right now. I know it's backwards, but you can come check this out. It's a really cool, different kind of event. And we're going to spend a few minutes talking about that. Shout out to my homegirl, Tawana. What's up, Tawana? AFM Threads. We're going to be at Copper and Kings next week, next Friday. As a matter of fact, Tawana, I'm putting you on the spot. I got a ticket giveaway. I'm gonna do a ticket giveaway. I'm putting somebody on the spot right now. If you call in 502-384-6483, I got you. We're gonna get you to Cocktails and Couture next Friday. If you are a couple, I got you. It's a real cool event for couples. We've done a few of these already. We're going to a different venue. It's gonna be a little bit bigger. This time it's on a Friday. You know what? I don't know the word on spider. Twan James. Antoine, if you're still watching, what's the word on spider? Ask Trouble. A lot of people have been asking about my homeboy Spider, a.k.a. Ricardo Scott. If you know about what happened to him. We've been very worried about him. Somebody get us an update on Spider if you can, all right? So, look, as I said, I have company. You smell good. She looks good. Introduce yourself, please.
Hi there. My name is Prina She Collins, and I am the owner of She Said, He Said. And I'm excited about this Cocktails and Couture event. I attended the last one, and it was absolutely amazing. So I'm excited to participate.
Can I scoot this out of your face? Just a little bit. Which way am I going? There. Is that still good?
I guess so.
I don't want that covering up your face.
Oh, okay. Is it covering up my? Can you see me? Can you see me?
Can you see us?
All right, here.
Can you see us?
There we go.
Pretty sheet. That is a very unique name. Tell
you.
us about that name.
Oh my gosh, are you serious? You're gonna really put me on the spot.
Yeah, apprenticeship. I mean, you got to be the only one in the United States of America. Your
I,
mama came up with that.
My mom did not. It was actually one of my mother's friends. And so they put together a meaning for it. It actually means pretty, isn't she? And then we put it together. So it's Prina She. It sounds so vain. I can't believe you made me say that on the air. but Prina She, yeah, I'm the only one.
It fits. And then somebody might want to. They might be like, "Who is that lady?" And then they might want to check you out. Tell us what you do again.
Okay, so she said, he said, it's basically something that I put together because of my own personal life. Single professional woman. I've been out in the dating world I'm a rookie, so like 3 years. I've only been in 2 relationships in my life. So I thought, oh my God, I'm so interested in the perspective from a male and a female in regards to dating because it's completely different. And so I wanted to create a forum for that conversation. Very authentic, stimulating, open to discuss dating out here right now. And so I thought this is going to be so cool. And my name is Prina She. Let's just call it She Said, He Said, and let's create a room to have that conversation from different perspectives.
So, throughout your research, what do you think is the biggest issue between single men, single women getting together and making a connection?
Honestly, I think it's just, and me and Minda were actually discussing this in the lobby, but I think it's just differences. I don't think it's necessarily whether somebody is good for each other or bad for each other. I think it's timing, where I'm at in my life, where you are in your life. Does that connect? Does that meet, right? Am I on the road and traveling? Does that work for you? What about having kids? Is that a problem for you? Age, demographic, cultural differences, all of those things. You really can't label it and say there's one big thing that causes the challenge for dating.
Are you done?
I am. I mean, do you got something to say? Because I don't know.
All of those things that she just said. And it's a lot when you are single, especially when you said you're a rookie.
I am 3 years in the game. Like I said, 2 major relationships. So married for 16 years, 3 kids out of that marriage, right? And then 1 boyfriend for 2 years. And so I've really only been single for a year, but I find this space and this time in my life so interesting. I'm like, let's just bring everybody in the room, okay, and let's talk about it. Let's talk about those differences. Let's talk about those challenges.
Okay, so you and I are co-hosting this event.
I'm excited.
Next week. It's
yes.
Really cool. It's always good. I host a lot of events. Some I do by myself, and some I like to do with a woman because it's cool to have the counterbalance.
That's right.
Of a man and a woman. Tell my viewers a little bit about Cocktails and Couture.
Cocktails and Couture. Wow. So let me just say, when I attended this event, what really intrigued me and got me excited was that it was so diverse, right? There was the mix and mingle. So you've got, cocktails, you've got nice little snacks. You can walk around and introduce yourself and meet and talk to different people and build new relationships. I thought that was wonderful. Live entertainment. We had a comedian. And then there was a panel discussion that definitely was talking about the dating and I thought that was phenomenal. It was very interesting, engaging. The fashion show, AFM, yeah. All for Men's Threads. And then, of course, Slay Boutique. There was the fashion show, pop-up shops. I'm like, where can you go in Louisville where you can do all these things in one space? You know what I mean? Everybody was looking fly. Everybody was laughing. And it was just apparent and evident that, one thing that I said when I left was, okay, we gonna need some more room.
Right.
I said we. Look, I ain't have nothing to do with the planning.
Hey, everybody get on there.
You know what I mean? But I knew that it was going to grow. I knew, and I honestly, I find it very difficult to find an event in the city of Louisville that I've really enjoyed. And it was just power packed. So I'm really excited. It's going to be like that again. Of course, it's going to be at Coppers and Kings, and we're coming bigger, better, bigger venue. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. So
What's up, Shelly Bill? Hey, how you doing,
Don't
Shelly
miss
Bill?
out, Shelly.
Another one of my K-State homegirls. So look, a lot of people in Louisville, because you get into those of us that go out, you kind of get into a routine, and it kind of gets
True.
like the same old, same old. So a lot of people say, well, tired of going out in Louisville because there's nothing to do. It's always the same thing. But this is something that is totally different. It's something that's totally different. It was advertised and marketed towards couples. Why did we go away from that?
Oh my gosh, you know what? Just because I think it's something we want everybody to be a part of. We didn't want to like single it out to just a certain group of people. We wanted to say, hey, here's this event that's for everybody. It's for you, and you. So, whatever you're interested in, it's going to be at this event. And again, like I said, you got the shopping. You can shop if you want. And I mean, it's a good deal. What is it? $35 per couple, $20 a person? Come on, where are you getting all that at for that low cost?
Now, I always like to shout out and help out a lot of people. So, if you're going out next weekend, you can come to this event before you go to Nirvana, because I know that Nirvana has been the really cool spot on Friday night. Shout out to my homeboys Mike and Jamie and Through the Roof and all of those boys Dream Team. So you can go two things in one. Go here.
Awesome.
It's early. Come here. Then you can go there. Like I said, we're going to have Mix and Mingle. We have Junior J is performing. Junior J's record has been spinning on the radio.
I'm excited.
He was on the news on Channel 11. He was on Channel 3. He just came back from Atlanta where he just shot a video. So we're going to be talking about a lot of that. He's really, really good live. Jason English, who may be the most popular social media personality that we have in Louisville, he's going to be performing. Tyra Crush is there. The ladies love her. She's hilarious.
Awesome.
It's going to be real, real cool. As she said, Bobby and Slay Boutique, Tawana Bain and AFM Threads. Like I said, a lot of people like that picture that I posted the other day. And it wasn't me. It was that jacket. The jacket, the blazer.
I saw that, yes.
The blazer was hot. You know what I'm saying? So, gentlemen, not just that blazer. It doesn't have to be that much. But they have some understated blazers, but they're still very stylish. You can get you something for a Christmas party. You can get you something for New Year's. If you have an upcoming spring wedding or a winter wedding in the end of the winter, get you something. If you're going to Vegas, you're going to Miami, you're going to Atlanta, you're going to New York.
Yes.
All of these fashions, all of these things, you are fit anywhere that you're going. And we have Bobby from Slay Boutique.
Yes.
She comes. Bobby is killing it. A lot of women support Bobby, and I like that because she's a local girl. She has her own boutique, and women support her. And they don't be going in like, hey, can I get a discount? Can I, get something? Man, support your people.
That's right.
And stop asking for a discount.
That's right.
Lefty sounds like it's a dope event. Only thing, Lefty, he's in Knoxville. He doesn't even live here. But he's definitely the type of dude that would come out. He's another one of my K-State dudes. So shout out to all my K-State. If you went to K-State with me, this is an event because it's not really geared towards young people unless you are a young people that's sophisticated. What was it? Sophisticated, chic, and stylish. I think that's what it was.
No more grown and sexy.
No more grown and sexy. Grown and sexy is retired. We're talking about sophisticated and chic. Shout out to my homegirl, Ebony Calloway. Ebony, I just saw you. I told you I was going to get you. I got you in just a minute. Jerry, DJ LeJerry, the youngest in charge. Is this your birthday this weekend, Jerry? Or next weekend? Yeah. Yes. DJ LeJerry, the youngest in charge. Dude never takes a day off. He DJs every single day somewhere. I'm talking about dude is really, really good. Oh, Tawana said, if you graduated this fall semester, if you are a college graduate this fall semester, you get into this event for free.
Awesome.
Tawana, she's the CEO of AFM, and she just texted in that if you can show us that you just graduated this fall semester, we got you in free, and it's a really, really cool event. What else do you think people should look forward to, or in the future, what do you think we're going to take Cocktails and Couture?
Oh my gosh, I'm looking forward to bigger and better things, adding more components to it, if you can even say that. It's already power packed, right? So I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. He's pointing.
I'm just pointing at Ebony. That's what's up.
All right.
Yes, it is, Jerry. No, she's not the lady with the jacket. She is my co-host. The lady with the jackets. Her name is Tawana
Bain.
BAIN. Or you can just look up All for Men Threads. You can go to that All for Men Threads, and you can check it out. Some cool stuff. Plus, she has some discounts that she's doing for the holiday season. And Jerry, I got an invitation for you. I can't tell everybody, but it's going on tonight. Before you go out tonight, I need you tonight. I send you the invitation. Invitation only event tonight for AFM Threads. If I didn't send you an invitation, my bad. You need it for your birthday, Tawana. DJ Lil Jerry, the youngest in charge, needs you for his birthday. I got you. That's what we do. Now, the purpose of my show is a lot of people may not have known about Tawana. They might have known about apprenticeship. They might not have known about this event.
Cocktails and couture.
But I have a lot of people I know that are watching right now because it's cold, still in the bed. And I chose this time because you have nothing else to do. Tawana, you got him. Jerry, are you watching that? We make connections here. So if somebody is doing something in the community like Tawana,
that's right.
if somebody's doing something in the community like Apprenticeship, I need them on my show. Positive people on this show so we can let everybody know that somebody else is doing something. She may have something that you can do. Minda's a co-host. Talking about she's sitting right over there. She's like, hey, what's happening? We got a lot of people. Hey, I'm telling you. Call me right now. 384-6483. Tawana, if somebody calls in, I told them I got tickets for them. So, can I do it? It's already done. Sorry about that.
Done and done. Done and done.
502-384-6483. Come out and check out myself. Check out Print. Don't look at me. You can always check me out. Come check out Apprenticeship. We have models.
Come on out. It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be amazing. And it's going to be cool. It's next Friday from 6 to 10? 6 to 10. Yep. Next Friday. Copper and Kings.
Copper and Kings.
Apprenticeship. Come check us out.
Yes.
Don't forget, call in right now. We got some tickets for you.
Be there or be square. Did I still say that?
No, B square.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Be there, B square is worse than grown and sexy.
Sorry.
See, she's been in a relationship for a long time, so she's new to this, So we gotta get her up to date. We gotta get her hip. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I need y'all. That's why I need y'all. She said, he said.
She said, he said. Thank you.
Cocktails and Couture. Thank you so much for having me, honey bunch.
I appreciate you.
All right. See y'all there.
Yep, we're gonna get some pictures. What's up, Minda?
Tina P.
It don't stop, man. Ravon, Churchill, Saturday morning. It's not the morning time anymore. 12, almost 12:30. The game doesn't come on till 2. So you can sit here and hang out with me for a little bit. Got a new person. I have hosted with many people, but I haven't heard about them previously like I've heard about Miss Minda. Tell us about yourself, please.
So I'm Minda Honey. I am the Leo's relationship advice column. I'm in the Leo every other week. I was in there this week. Answered a question from a young lady who said she's over dating. She wants to fast forward to that Netflix and chill. I was like, that's all of us.
Right. Hold on for 1 second. I got to turn this around. I got to take a picture with Apprenticeship before she leaves. Hold on for 1 second.
It's cool.
I see she had her jacket on. Was you getting ready to go?
Hold it down solo.
See the smile on my face. I've been waiting on you for this day. Take a drive every night just to see all of the bright lights. Christmas tree in every window, in every house, on every street. Oh, Santa, you better have a man for me. All I want for Christmas is some love under my tree. 'Cause I have not been naughty, I've been good, I've been so sweet. And I don't want to be alone, not this time when it's cold. Oh, Santa.
Okay, I'm back.
Would you send me somebody home?
Had to take some pictures, my bad. Adrian G. Rose, all the way from St. Louis, is tuned in to the show. What's up, G? Okay, now back to it, Minda. So hold on.
Yeah.
A relationship advisor, and you work for the Leo magazines. For those who don't know, the Leo, is it weekly or bi-weekly?
It's week. The Leo is weekly. It's our local alt weekly, and my column is bi-weekly. But you can follow me on Facebook at Ask Minda Honey, and I post the column there every time it runs.
So
if you're from out of town, like our friend who's in St. Louis, you can still follow along.
Asian, so if you're out of town like you are, you can still. What up, Butterscotch? So, how does one become a relationship advice like columnist?
Can you curse on the show?
Absolutely.
You gotta date a whole lot of fuckboys, and then you become a professional. I spent my 20s dating a whole lot of fuckboys, and I'm passing that wisdom along to all the other folks in the world.
Okay. So for those I know what it is.
Yeah.
What is a fuckboy?
A fuckboy is just somebody who's out to waste your time, but then pretend like they aren't trying to waste your time. There's some people who are very upfront about the fact that they just want to waste a little bit of your time, but then there are people who want to act like they're very they're serious, they're trying to come at you proper, but really on the low, they're just out to waste your time.
So don't be a fuckboy.
Yeah, don't be a fuckboy. Nobody likes a fuckboy.
Right. What up, Ellie Mae? I was reading about your boy at like 4 o'clock this morning. 17 points off the bench. Dallas Rufus, Wagner High School. What
Woo
up?
woo! I'm a Wagner alum.
You NOW?
Yeah, I graduated from Wagner in 03.
03.
Mhm.
Still not as good as 92, but it sounded good though. But my friend Deanna, her son, plays for Wagner, and it was in the paper. I think it was his first time with his name in the paper. I'm talking about she was pumped. She got on Facebook today, posted a dollar. Man, she's one of them crazy mamas too that goes to the game. You can hear her all over the building, but it has to feel good to see.
No, that's incredible. That's amazing.
So, shout out to Deella, and shout out to Big Rufus, and shout out to Dallas, man. That's what's up. Okay, so dating fuckboys.
Yes.
Often gave you the expertise.
Absolutely.
To become
Absolutely.
a relationship advice therapist. So
what? Oh, not a therapist, just a columnist. Just a columnist.
Just a columnist. So what are you and I going to be doing next Friday at Cocktails and Couture?
We're going to be co-hosting.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a whole lot going on in the evening, so I think that everybody who's in attendance is really going to be looking to us to help guide them through all the different wonderful activities that are going to be happening.
A lot going on.
Yeah. And of course we're going to be looking fly, right? Like we're going to come.
You know, I was just going to ask you. So do we coordinate what we wear? Are we just going to show up? We're going to talk about that.
Okay.
People are going to be looking at us, so we have to make sure that we look okay. How long have you been writing for the Leo?
A little over a year. So I started last October, so October 2016. So a little bit over a year. I write for other places around town. Nationally, I've had pieces published, and so I just focus on writing.
So before she got here, I had no idea that's what she, that she was a writer.
What? What'd you think I do?
I just thought that you were. I've just heard your name, but I didn't know that's what you did. And I read the Leo. I don't read it as often as I should.
Or as closely. You gotta.
And I think I may have to switch from Velocity to Leo.
I don't even. Is Velocity still a thing?
I don't know.
I don't
Maybe
think
it's
it is.
how far out of the loop I am. Okay, so Leo it is. So and then anybody who knows me knows that I love to read and I love to write. Where does your passion for writing come from?
I think if you're a writer, then it's probably just one of those things you've always been passionate about. Ever since I was a little kid.
I agree.
I've been a writer. I've always enjoyed writing. I've just been kind of fortunate at this stage of my life to be able to focus on it full time.
Okay, so let's talk relationships then.
Sure, let's talk relationships.
First guest that I've had that we're gonna talk relationships. And I kind of wanted to
What's your relationship status?
I was just about to say, I kind of wanted to stay away from this.
People usually ask me questions. Let me ask the questions.
Okay. All right, let's go then. This is uncomfortable a little bit because normally I'm the one asking questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Turn it around.
All right, let's go. Relationship advice and relationship statuses with Ravon and Menda right here on Saturday.
Ravon and Menda.
Now it's Saturday afternoon live. What up, though? Don Julio, what is up, my friend? So look, Don Julio, you talk about, you post a lot of relationship statuses. So you just now tuned in. She writes for the Leo. Menda and I are going to
if you're on Facebook, you can find me at Ask Menda Honey. I have a Facebook page.
Ask Menda Honey. And if you want to chime in on this, you can call in 384-6483. You'll be live on here with us. So Let's go, Minda. Minda says she's gonna turn the interview. Are you turning your live on too?
No, I'm just gonna post a photo so my followers know they can call in.
Oh yeah, call in. Call in.
Cool.
Now I'm uncomfortable talking about relationships because I suck at relationships.
That's fine. Everybody sucks at relationships.
Not a fuck boy.
No one said
but
that.
I suck at relationships, and I'm uncomfortable talking about.
So, what would you say are your 3 greatest relationship weaknesses? Like, what makes you so horrible at this?
Okay, moving on. So this Friday, Copper and King. Okay.
We're gonna continue this conversation Friday at Copper and Kings.
Wow, I mean, did you have to start out with that one?
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Next Friday at
sorry.
Copper and Kings, make sure you show up if you want to get the answer to these Ravon relationship questions, because I'm not going to let it go. I'm going to keep asking them. I'm going to have a microphone in my hand and put you
All
on the
right,
spot.
I am bad. I'm bad. And then when we do that, it's going to loosen up the crowd, so we have to do that. So
Okay, sure.
This is cool. Okay. All right, I'm bad at communication.
Okay.
I don't do conflict very well because I don't like to argue and fuss and fight. So I'm quick to be like, you know what? I did it.
You know what's funny, though, is that
answer the question. I just answered the question.
Right, but you know what's funny is that the better you are at communication, the less conflict you have.
And see, that's what all people say.
Yeah.
When you communicate, it works out better.
Yeah.
But it's hard to communicate sometimes when you are, believe it or not, I am not quiet, but I'm a laid back, reserved kind of person.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to argue. Everybody has arguments and everybody fusses, but that's just not what I do. So instead of arguing, I have this thing of leaving, just walking out.
Ugh, that sounds horrible.
And it's been a pattern, but not just in relationships, but it's been a pattern. Hold on for 1 second. Terry, what's up, sis? I see you just turned in. Ice, can we play Little Brother's joint real quick?
Money, baby.
Terry, I'm sorry, man. Just heard my brother sing it. First time a couple days ago. I'm great. Blast him to the masses.
Let's do it.
Wimbo, going Rambo. Terry, check him out. I've been doing this every time it comes on. Look, Rika, you turned in just on time. Rika, Terry, Nisha, Wham, Perry, Tasha, Wimbo. Let's go. Check him out. Let's go. Okay. Sorry, I had to do that real quick.
No, it's fine. But nobody likes to be walked out on, though. You gotta.
It sounded good, Gina.
I can already see how that goes. I'd be like, you walk out that door, you're not coming back through that door.
So yeah. So and I've done it, and it's bad. It's a bad.
It's horrible.
It's a bad trait, and this is because I feel like it's like I'm on some cool shit. Like I be like, man, I'm too cool to sit here and fuss and fight and argue.
No. If you want to be in a relationship, you want to find happiness with the right person, you got to be vulnerable. You can't have love without vulnerability. You just can't do it. You can't be so cool. You can be cool out in the world, but when you get home to that one person, you got to be able to like let your cool go. You know, you just got to be able to be real with somebody.
See, that's the problem. Showing my vulnerabilities and being vulnerable. Not that it's a manly thing. It's just that it's difficult to put yourself out there when you don't.
It's difficult for everybody.
Right. So
that shit is not easy. It's never easy. Never gonna be easy. It's not even like you do it once and then it's easier the next time. No, it is just as hard every single time. You have to be vulnerable.
Okay, so throughout your research and throughout your writings, what's the most difficult thing for men and what's the most difficult thing for women?
Oh my goodness. I think the most difficult thing for women is to just let go. Like, we want to try to save a situation. we want to try to like fix ourselves so the situation will work. And sometimes it's just, it's not you. It's just, and sometimes it's not even that the problem is that person. It's just not the right time. It's not the right place. Or maybe they're not the right person for you. And instead of trying to like contort yourself in all these different ways to try to make it fit, and then it doesn't work out anyways, just go ahead and just let go early on. Like, just let it go. Like, this is not the last train out of town. You live in a busy train depot. There will be more trains coming through. Like, it'll be fine. Catch the next one.
Okay, so the men.
Okay, so for men, I think the hardest thing for men will probably be, from my experience from the guys that, like I've dated a lot of guys, from my experience has been that I think for men there's a lot of pressure to like establish yourself, to like want to leave a legacy, to like want to be about something, to want to like bring respect to like your name. And a lot of times it's hard for them to balance that with a relationship. Like, men are very like single-minded, very focused, very driven, and it can be difficult for some men to like try to figure out how to do that, and then how to also be present in a relationship and give a relationship like the time and energy and dedication that it deserves.
Okay. Throughout your research and writing, do you feel that men of a certain age, or like, do you feel like when a man gets to 40, or when a man is 30, or when a man is 25, there are clear and evident differences between a 25-year-old, 35-year-old, 45-year-old man? If you were advising or giving someone advice, what do you think the best time to get a man? What do you think? This from your research.
No, I don't think there is a best time.
There's no
I
best
think
time.
it's just like when that person's at like a place or a point in their life and they're ready. Like, I mean, we live in Kentucky. I certainly know couples who got met and married in high school are still happy to this day. Like,
I do too.
Yeah, but like I lived in California, and
I did too.
Yeah, so there's a
What
lot
part of California?
Southern California, like Orange
Long
County,
Beach.
LA,
I
and
lived in Long
Riverside.
Beach.
I didn't live in Long Beach, but I like
She
Long
was
Beach.
in the Orange. See, I was in LA County.
I was in Orange County.
There's
I
a
also
difference.
was in LA. I was in Silver Lake, and I got my master's in Riverside. So all over
UC Riverside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what's up.
All over Southern California.
Okay.
But no, I think, but in California, there's also like a lot of people that are single well into their 30s, 40s, 50s, and those same men still aren't trying to settle down. So I think that can be a bit of a fallacy that like a man gets to a certain age and like he's ready. Like, no, it's like either like he personally has met certain objectives and he's at that point in his life where he's ready to settle down, or he has just kind of like met that super right person who's ready to settle down. But I think you'll find men at all age ranges who are just like not about commitment, not about relationships. So.
All right, I have 5 daughters, and I would tell all 5 of my daughters not to get married until you are in your 30s. Not to marry a man until he's in his 30s. Now, this is not true for all men. Ty Kelce, he's been with his wife since high school. Brett Dew, been with his wife since high school. A couple other people that you said you know. So it does work.
But I wouldn't want you to like give your daughters like this rule that they have to follow, then they miss out on a good person. Like,
I didn't say that they couldn't be with the guy, because one of my daughters is with a guy that I love him. I call him son. He's not even my son. And she's not even my biological daughter, but she's still my daughter.
Sure.
So I tell her, if they're together, they were together for a long time. But I still would say, don't marry the boy until you're about 30. Because I think that's when a man knows, okay, this is what I want. Now, I'm just saying.
I'm saying do whatever's right for your specific relationship.
I
think a lot of times people try to follow these like rules and things like that, and then they end up, one, either putting themselves in a bad situation, or two, missing out on a good situation. Like, I've got so many women friends who are like, a man's got to be like all 6. He's got to be 6 feet tall. He's got to make 6 figures. Like, he's got to have a 6-pack. Like all 6s across the board, and then they're missing out on a dude just because he's like 5'10". Like so.
Yeah. Okay. So let me.
And it's the same thing with men on the other side. They got like all these different rules and stipulations, and they got that homegirl that. They're going to be looking back in their 40s after some other woman's cleaned them out, that they're like, I should have married that old reliable girl that was always there for me. Oops. That's
a little different. That's a little different for men and for women.
Yeah.
I think I had a good one. You just made that thought. It just made me think about myself, and it just made me completely forget the next question that I had.
Well,
So, when it comes to dating and marriage, that's what I was going to ask.
Oh, sure.
So, if my daughter dates her boyfriend until they're in their 30s, but they don't make that commitment, that marriage commitment, how do you feel about that? I just feel like marriage, I think when you're in your 20s, you're not really so sure of yourself.
Again, I think you got to do what's right for like the individuals and for like their specific relationship. Particularly now, I think just a lot of the rules have changed. I know that I personally, I want to get married. I want those tax benefits.
Oh, God. Now, see, that's some bullshit. I'm telling you, now we getting to the meat and the potatoes. I'm telling you, you need tax benefits, 401k, and all of this.
Yeah.
I mean, see, it's so much that goes into
I'm a
it.
freelance writer. I need somebody with a 401k and health insurance. Hit me up. Ask Minda, honey, right here.
So half of the men watch.
You got some good benefits at your job. Let me know.
I want to say, I can't speak for all men, but I'm gonna say a lot of the men watching is like, okay, Ravon, who is men? She's nice. Who is that? Half the men, you just completely disqualified right there. I mean,
That's fine though. It's okay. I can't date the whole world, so we got to make some cuts somewhere, right? We got to narrow it down.
but that's bullshit because if I said,
How are you upset on behalf of these
because-
men that you don't even know?
I
Like,
know it
it's
because
fine.
if I said my chick has to have fat old ass, real titties, and real hair, then it would be an issue.
Look, you know what you like. I know
I
what
would
I
get
like.
smashed on it if I was like, look,
Yeah,
man,
but men don't
my
say
next
it.
girl.
Men don't say it, but then when you look at the photos of all their exes, it becomes clear exactly what their type is and what they want. So just because you didn't say it doesn't mean that it isn't true. Man will say, I like a girl with natural hair. I like a girl with natural hair, and then you look at all their catalog of exes. Every single one of them got a lace front. So you can lie to me, but you can't lie to yourself, Ravon.
I'm just thinking to myself. I mean, a picture of all my exes.
Yes.
There is a similarity
See?
between. Yeah.
Ice is nodding. He knows.
There is a similarity. However, I mean, I'm like Thanksgiving. I'm a cornucopia.
Sure.
I like all kinds of women. If you can keep up with me intellectually, you got a shot.
Sure. Now, I'm not saying that like some man couldn't show up and it could work out, even though he doesn't have good benefits at his job. It could happen. It could happen. But I'm just saying that like if you are not like, okay, so everybody's met that person that you're willing to make exceptions for, right? But you got to be that person. You got to be bringing so many other things to the table that I'm like, you know what? I can overlook the fact that both of us don't have health insurance.
My sister
It's
says she
fine.
likes you.
Hi, I like you too. See you next Friday
Next
at
Friday.
Cocktails and Couture
That was a
at
great
Copper
plug.
and King.
That was a great plug.
Yes.
If you want tickets, you can call in 384-6483. If you want to check out me and Minda next Friday at the Cocktails and Couture event, call me right now.
Yeah.
384-6483.
And don't forget that your ticket goes towards benefiting a good cause. So it's going to benefit Tawana's organization that helps out fatherless children.
Yep.
So-
And we have a meeting for that Tuesday that I'm invited to. We're going to talk about that at the end of the show, about the sponsors for Cocktails and Couture. Keisha Cardell, if you listen to me, send me the information for next Sunday's event too. So I have an event next Friday at Cocktails and Couture.
Yeah.
And I also have an event next Sunday. My homegirl Keisha Cardell, go on her page. We have a toy drive and a fashion show that we're doing next week. Your boy is hosting that. So I got a big weekend next Friday and next Sunday. I got tickets for whichever one you want to go to.
Also, if you are someone who is trying to looking to make some career choices, some career changes, at Cocktails and Couture is an opportunity to sign up for Copper and King's Ideal Bartender Program, where they are going to be giving free bartending training. So you go through that whole course. I think it's like 6-10 weeks.
I think it was 6. I think somebody told me 6 last week.
Yeah, and then because they've got all these relationships with high-end bars around town, it's very easy for you to get on someplace afterwards. So
if you're looking
lots
to
of
be
great
a bartender,
opportunities.
If you think you're the next Tiff Bird or the next April King or the next Vet or somebody like that, you think you're the next hot bartender, go out and, check this out.
Sure. You want to become a bartender? You want to support a good cause? You want to laugh at a comedy show? You need to get your New Year's Eve outfit together? We got you covered.
I mean, this is
at Cocktails and Couture.
A whole big thing. Check out Tawana Banks. She's giving you information on where to go. You can go to Eventbrite to order tickets and search Cocktails and Couture. Okay, so back to this relationship stuff. We got a few more minutes left.
Sure.
Back to this relationship stuff. Dang it, you made me forget what I was going to say.
He forgets a lot, huh, y'all?
I know, because I got so many questions, but I don't want to ask too many
questions. It's okay. You don't have to ask all your questions now. You can email me at askmindahoney@leoweekly.com. I answer someone's question every other week. It's printed in the Leo, and it's up on their website, too. So you can like the Facebook page, Ask Minda Honey, and that way you never have to miss another call.
Minda. Minda.
It's like Linda with a Yep.
Linda with a So when dude comes up, you're like, "Hey, how you doing? What's
Don't do
name?"
it. Don't do it.
Like, it's like I'm Minda, like Linda with a
No. I don't even. I'm the type of person who pretends like I have headphones in all the time. I just keep walking. I power walk right past.
That is some bullshit, man.
Don't try to talk to me on the sidewalk. I got places to be. I got money to make.
That's some bullshit, man. That is.
Wait, are you still trying to holler at girls on the sidewalk? What are you doing? Stop it. Step your game up.
No, not that I have. I mean, shit.
Hey, girl. Hey, Red. Stop it.
Now, see, that's my issue, though, because I've always wanted to be different. Because, you got to stand out. Because, like, if you walking down the block and, dudes like, hey, girl, come in at me, holler at you, whoop. I've never been the, hey, girl, come in at me, holler at you, dude.
Good.
Never once in my entire illustrious Hall of Fame career with the women have I ever said, hey, girl, come in at me, holler at you.
Good. We appreciate that.
I've wanted to.
On the behalf of the women of the world, we thank you.
Okay. All right, just one quick clue, one quick hint to help all my single men that are watching right now. Give me an example of an acceptable and unacceptable approach or come on or an introduction line.
Okay, so let me preface this with that I would say that the majority of men are perfectly nice people, polite people, but a lot of women get really nervous when a man that they don't know approaches them on the street, because we all read the news, we hear stories about these dudes that said something foul to you and you said something back, and then they cut you with a bottle or shot you with a gun or something like that. You gotta understand, being a woman in the world is a frightening thing, so we immediately tense up, we get scared, we got these fears running through our mind. So it doesn't even have to do anything, with you or that person. We just gotta we're running the numbers in the back of our head. Is this the dude that's gonna end it for me today? What's gonna happen? So a lot of times,
assuming you're not in a dark alley.
You don't have to be in a dark alley. You can be broad daylight. So a lot of times,
you're
women,
you're at the party at Cocktails and Couture.
At Cocktails and Couture, that's a perfectly appropriate place to approach a woman.
Okay, but he can still be inappropriate. What the man said.
Oh yeah. So don't touch me. I don't care what I'm wearing, how nice I look. Men will grab your arm. They'll be grabbing on you. They'll run their hands across the small of your back. They'll accidentally act like the back of their hand bounced off your ass when they walked by. Oh my God, they're the worst. Ugh. It's fine. Nobody's gonna try to pull that shit next Friday though, because you're gonna be standing next to me. Ravon is gonna be watching you, man. Don't touch me, because then he's gonna hit you with his microphone if you do.
Are you single?
I am single.
Okay. Whatever she just said, dude, if you want her, hey,
don't touch me though.
Can you at least
just approach politely? Just be like, oh,
right.
Hey,
that's what I'm trying to get
I
to.
read your column. You seem like a nice person.
What if a man has never seen you?
You gotta follow Biggie's advice. You know what Biggie said?
Biggie Smalls is
Biggie
dead.
Smalls is gonna roll up on you. He's gonna buy you a drink. He's gonna ask you questions about yourself. He's gonna show some interest. That's what it is. Women want you to show interest in them. They want you to be polite. They want you to be respectful. And then if it seems oh man, this seems like a nice guy, I'm gonna start asking you some questions too. But if I don't seem interested, keep it pushing.
Somebody's calling in to ask me a question. Who we got?
Hey.
Who we got on the line?
Hey, Topeka, Kansas.
Hello.
Well.
Say something. Ah man, they hung up.
Oh, they hung up. We missed them. But yeah, just use the man as your mama taught you. That's all we ask. Just use the man as your mama taught you. If your mama was standing right there and you wouldn't say it or do that to a woman, then don't do it when she's not there.
But see, a lot of times though, and I know a lot of dudes that this may happen to.
Mm-hmm.
You try to be polite.
Mm-hmm.
You try not to be too aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
And you come off as being a lame.
Mm-hmm.
Is that so? There's a fine line between being.
No, absolutely not. I don't.
And then you only have that one shot.
Look, here's where men.
You get one chance to make that first impression.
Here's where men
After
mess
that,
up.
it's over.
Men get so excited.
We got 7 minutes left.
Sure. Men get so excited to meet a woman or want to like go talk to someone that they forget to read body language. If a woman is making eye contact with you, she's smiling at you, maybe she's doing a little hair flip, she keeps glancing over at you, those are all signs that this woman is open and interested in being approached by you. But if a woman sees you glaring her down from across the room and she turns around real quick or she hides behind a friend, that is your key to not come over here. Like, just don't even come over here.
It's free game, gentlemen.
You read the body language. Read the body language. We can all read body language, all right? Just like how you know that cashier at the grocery store doesn't really want to be at work that day. You know when a woman doesn't really want you to come over and talk to her. So read some body language. If she's smiling, she's happy, she's like looking at you, then come on over. Come on over. Take your shot. Take your shot. Otherwise, I don't care how cool you are. If she's not interested, she's going to make you feel like a lame when you come over, uninvited.
Is it cool or ideal for the opposite situation? Say you are over there in the corner and you see...
I'll approach a guy.
You will?
Yeah.
I'll
roll up on a guy in a coffee shop. I don't care.
Really?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Why not?
That's pretty good. Do you... Okay. Men feel like certain women that look a certain way can pretty much have any guy that they want. Is that true?
No, I don't think that's true.
You don't think it's true?
No, I don't think that's true. I don't think you can just have any
I'm
person
talking like
you
not
want.
anybody. Okay, not anybody. But say if
there's a hierarchy. We're all out of somebody's league, and and we all have people who are out of our league.
Okay, so women do feel like there are.
I'm not gonna roll up on Kofi Sidibe at the coffee shop. I know he's out of my league. Ralph Angel from Queen Sugar.
From what?
He was in Girls Trip. He was the young buck who stroked Jada down in Girls Trip.
With the pineapple.
Yeah.
The pineapple man.
I'm not gonna roll up on that. That guy's out of my league,
Why? Because he's in the beard gang and he's dark and he goes to the gym.
He's a successful actor. He says intelligent things about women and emotions and stuff.
Okay.
He's dating Issa Rae, you just.
All right. So I'm glad that you said that because that question was a setup. I set you up because do you know how many men feel that way?
A lot.
Feel like I guarantee you more men feel like there are women that are out of their league than the opposite.
You think I leave the house looking like this because I want every man to feel like I'm in his league?
You don't wake up like that? What? You don't wake up like this, Linda?
No, I don't wake up like this. I am not Beyonce. But yeah, no, I want some folks to feel like I'm out of their league. So either you need to step it up or you need to move on to the next woman. But yeah. It's okay. It's okay to have standards. It's okay.
Eric is over here laughing like a mother. It's okay to have standards.
I am not for everyone. It's okay.
And that is true. Everyone is not for everyone. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is just a taste of what you're gonna get this Friday at Copper and Kings.
Come see us.
I'm gonna put this on my Facebook. I know it's backwards right now. Stefan, where you been, man? Just now, I know it's late right now. It's backwards. I'm on Ustream right now, too, so I'm on a couple of different cameras. If you like this show, man, you can follow it every Saturday morning. You can follow it on my Facebook page. You can follow it on YouTube under Ravon Churchill. And it's on Ustream. Check it out on Ustream. And you can always check out this show and many other shows at 97thebeatfm.com. 97thebeatfm.com. It's a local internet-based radio show. My man DJ Eric Price, he's the owner and proprietor of it. If you ever need somebody cool like Eric, this is whose studio that I'm in right now. If you ever need him, man, he has everything that you need to make your production as nice or as good as you want it. So shout out to Prentice She, Chiffon. She said, I love this. Thank you, Prentice She. I'm glad that you like the show. Minda Honey? Ask Minda Honey.
Yeah, so that's my Facebook page for the column, and then of course I'm across all social media at Minda Honey. So very easy to find.
So this is our first time working together. I am going to ask Minda to come back, quite often. So my sister said, go, Minda. You're a beautiful and smart lady. Not until next time. I'm proud of you, bruh. I love you so much. I love you, too. And I know that there are a lot of people that are watching right now that are saying, Ravon, you were born to do this. And for those who tell me that, I promise you I appreciate it. And I will always be as humble as I possibly can, and this show is to put somebody on like Minda. I hope that somebody who's watching right now is going to go to Ask Minda Honey, and they're going to be a new fan of this lady here. I hope that somebody is like, who's Prentice She Chiffon? I hope somebody sends her a Facebook request and said, you are so talented and well-spoken. I saw you on the show.
And beautiful, so
beautiful. And
beautiful.
she was beautiful, and she's single, and she's looking. She's single, I'm single, Prince.
We're all single, and we're all going to be at Cocktails and Couture.
All going to be at Cocktails and Couture.
Next Friday.
Next week.
Yes.
And if you're singles in the city, my homegirl Chelsea Ellis.
Yes, and Be More, too.
City.
Be More is helping promote that.
Yep, Bella Ray, the homegirl Bella. What's up, Bella?
Yes, hey, Bella.
It's tomorrow, 6 to 10 in Virtue. Singles in the City. Sasha Renee is performing. Chanel is performing.
Chanel
is performing. Hey, man, Eric, can we get that song?
Money,
hey, my name is Ravon Churchill. I'm everywhere. I'm on the scene right now. My homegirl Minda. We're going to have her on regularly. Ask Minda Honey.
Good luck getting me out the house on a Saturday morning.
Whambo. Hey, once again, tax season's coming up. I got you. I got your tax lady right here, my homegirl Abby. I'll get you all the information. Tax season's coming up. Support local business. Wham! Send us out, bro. Thank you, Minda. Oh, we gotta sing it over here, Wham. It's so catchy. They said they want to hear the whole song. We got
no assistance, slapping myself. You know I'm gonna hit them. Speak on my name, and might get you injured. Catch him in traffic, shots to your window. Pull up in the rental, don't know how I'm bending. Pockets etc. I might go federal. Good in the hood, niggas know I get hella love. Trap phone jumping, the fuckers I'm waiting on. Ain't no debate, now you niggas bro. I made you a shooter, I'm you niggas coach.
One more time. Thank you to Grind Gear, my homeboy.
You niggas alone, you niggas is lame. Can't fuck up the gang, can't do it them swifters, cause you niggas stays. First nigga with me, shot in his face with bills, my boy. Y'all gon' beat the cage up.
They love me. Show everybody love like y'all show me. When I'm in the grocery store, when I'm on the streets, when I'm in the gym, when I'm in the club, y'all show me love. Show everybody love the same way y'all show me.
If I ain't never seen you with my niggas, then why the hell would I trust you? Acting hard, but y'all sweet. Niggas is some suckers, rapping fast, but y'all rhyme. Remind me y'all some busts. Get the moving too fast, I get the shooting too fast. Steph Curry with the 30, I only shoot it for cash. Got the young niggas with me, and they gon' shake some, they gon' taste some. Make it do that, soldier boy, yeah, 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 yeah.
Wrong move, switch cheese, some. Bitch, I'm from that other side, you know it's gonna be some. Yeah, sweet. Draco and money on this motherfucker. Hey, hey, hey.